Now, you already know this video will be demonetized because it has a curse word in the title, which means it won't get recommended to that many people. But you know what? I'm gonna take this bullet for you, and all I ask from you is just drop a like on this video if you enjoy my content. If this is your first time watching one of my videos though, well, ain't no telling if you're actually gonna like my content, so you might wanna hold on to that like until this video is over. But enough talking, you read the title, let's talk about it. Now, you guys know YG, right? If you're a hip-hop fan, I don't think I need to explain to you who this is. YG is a famous Compton rapper who's been in the game for a solid 5 years now. There was an incident that happened the other day though, at a festival called Mala Luna that was held in San Antonio, Texas, where YG was of course performing. He invited one of his fans from the crowd onto the stage for a very specific reason, and what exactly was that reason? Well, let's check out this video from the festival.
I want you to state your name and yell out "fuck Donald Trump." No, you won't. Get his ass out of here. Get him off the stage.
As you can see, that video was pretty self-explanatory. YG invited a fan from the crowd to the stage, and he wanted the guy to say "fuck Donald Trump." Not only that though, he also wanted the guy to say his government name as somewhat of a public, official kind of stamp that he's the person who cursed out Donald Trump. And also, YG specifically mentioned how he knows that the guy's family are watching, so him then saying his name and then cursing out Donald Trump would make it very obvious that, he said it. You know what I personally think about this? I think the focus in this conversation is very much in the wrong place. We got people from both sides. We got the people who hate Donald Trump and the people who love Donald Trump. Everybody is so focused on making this entire incident political that they forget there's only one person in this entire video who most likely left this festival way worse than they were before they came, and that person is this guy right here. This poor guy paid hundreds of dollars to go to this festival to enjoy himself and see what might just be his favorite rapper perform. Out of pure luck, he gets invited onto the stage and all that just for him to get publicly ostracized, shamed, embarrassed, humiliated in front of thousands of people when that's not what he paid for. This is a prime example of a person using their fame, power, and authority in a very negative way. In this situation right here, in this very specific environment, YG is the man. He's performing at this festival where a lot of people are actually there to see him. All eyes are on YG. He has all the power, he has all the authority possible, and this poor guy was used as nothing but a means so YG could further push his "I hate Donald Trump" agenda, which again, that's not even the main point of this conversation. It ain't really even political. Use your eyes and see the situation for what it is. This is YG using his little magic spell on a fan that he damn well knows feels honored to be on that stage with him. So he tried to use his authority to possibly get this young man in trouble. And that's another part. YG doesn't know this kid's life. What if this guy's entire family are Trump supporters, and the only reason why he refused is so he doesn't get alienated from his family? I mean, who knows? That's the point. I don't know. YG doesn't know. You don't know. What if this kid has ambitions of working in the corporate world in the future when he I don't know, graduates from college or something, and him cursing out the United States president publicly like this would have stopped him from getting those future opportunities. Not everyone is fortunate enough to have rapping as their profession. Not everyone can go around cursing out the United States president and even make songs about it and not have that affect their work life in some kind of way. People are trying to apply for jobs and make something of themselves without the employer Googling your name and seeing you on stage screaming "F Donald Trump." Is that an angle people have approached this entire thing from? I bet not, because everyone is so damn focused on voicing their own political stance when we're talking about something way more important in this case. We're talking about someone's life here, man. This is not okay. YG doesn't know this guy's political stance. For all we know, he could have not wanted to curse out the United States president for various reasons, which I don't blame him for. I want to use this opportunity to salute this guy right here. A lot of people won't do that because everyone is so focused on giving their take on whether or not they love or hate Trump, when again, for the third time, it ain't about Donald Trump. It's about YG once again proving himself to be an inconsiderate dickhead. He tried to use this young man right here as a way to further validate his own agendas and beliefs, which I personally just can't respect. Luckily though, this young man stood his ground, and hopefully he took this as a learning experience, and I don't know how he's feeling right now. That's actually what I'm concerned about. The least of my worries are about who supports Donald Trump or who doesn't support him. The question I have now is, how did this young man deal with this extremely bad experience? Listen up, man. Experiences like this can have some bad consequences depending on how you deal with stuff like this mentally. I say that to say, and you might agree with me, this is a lot of people's worst nightmare. Getting publicly embarrassed, especially in an environment where you felt safe to begin with. Going to a festival isn't supposed to be frightening. You're supposed to have a good time, and YG took that away from this young man. And not only that, he lost a fan, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't care, okay? He doesn't care. The question now is, how mentally strong was this guy right here who was shamed in front of thousands of people at a music festival where he wasn't expecting this at at all. Did he bounce back from this bad experience? You see what I mean? It ain't about politics here. I think it's safe to say that YG is in fact a dickhead. The guy doesn't care about his fans. I mean, it's clear. This is actually not the first time he's treated one of his fans poorly. Earlier this year, he threatened to beat up a guy at an airport who turned out to be a fan, by the way. The guy recorded YG because he saw him at the airport. I mean, he's famous. What exactly was he expecting? It's very sad to see rappers abusing their power like this. Some of these rappers honestly don't deserve to have any kind of platform or fans, if I'm gonna keep it real with you. But hey, that's just of course my opinion. What do you think about this entire incident right here? YG kicks fan off stage for refusing to say F Donald Trump. What do you think about this? Definitely let me know in the comment section below and let's have a discussion about this.